Hello everyone, Hawkey here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So Sigfa Rolendi here has put up the Chinese tier list up to Afra, including rank 13 skills, and he's translated the top 27. And yeah, I wanted to go a bit into the details here. So what he's going off is this CN tier list by LAO, which is the one Dotato used for his previous tier list. So yeah, let's go into more details about this. I'll just use this translated version. Um, he does have a bit of translation here um, on the Reddit as well. Tier list and nonsense. Are you using Homer wrong? Yeah, there's a lot of discussion about this, but we'll go through the details here for the tier list. So first section is so that's the name, and then this first column is the score for PvE, like how strong they are, like versus it's more like mobs. So we can see here it's the PvE mobs, and then the second is the PvP, and then the third column is the bossing. So how good are they against bosses? So this is more looking at like tower diversity content, and this was one of the controversial ones. This is the cost. So if you get a high score here, that means the unit is quite useful at a low star level. So you get high points here. But then if you need something like 5 star, for example, a big one is Coco. She's ranked 1.22 because she does need to have like high star. She does need to have like 5 star to get that 100%. Bonus points. The halo here is the leadership aura. So how much their aura gives bonus to them. And then this is talking about their rank 13 skills. So this is also looking at the unique rank 13 skills. So I went over that in my previous video. So a few of the characters from the original standard banner has gotten rank 13 skills. Like a big shout out here is Tiden here at rank 34. He's gotten like 8% boost on the rank 13 because his rank 13 is pretty insane for him. Let me pull it up. So it's this one. So 30% of physical shield of penetrating damage, and the alert increases by 1, and now it won't be interrupted. You can't interrupt his alert, so it makes him pretty insane there. So that's why it's ranked high here on the rank 13 section. Like Xavier, who else? Like Cole, 6% there. So that's what the sort of ranking this, and this is the total, like the combined score. And yeah, we can see like a few things here. So Kavara is like really awesome for PvP. He's ranked at 10 points here. And also note, he made some changes to this before. He was sort of inputting all these scores sort of manually and adjusting them. But now he's sort of in each section, he's ranked each of the characters, and they're getting a score based on their sort of ranking in each section. So, for example, PvE, the first one would be Kavare, and then he's saying the next one is it Luffy? 9.8? Yeah, it's just all divided by like how many units there are in the list. So the rankings do follow like a linear pattern. So like Tristan's here number 1 in PvP, and then this is SP Rawia here at 9.8, so she's the second best. And like for example, if we're looking at bossing, Estra's here at number 1, and then SP Sophia here is at number 2. So all these rankings do follow like a linear pattern. Um, I think the cost one does it though. Actually, maybe it does. So the five is Ida, so saying she's really awesome at 1 star. And who's the next one? 4.9 Tristan. So Tristan, we were saying she was really good even at like 1 star or 2 star. And Inanna as well. Like, she's mainly used for her act again. That's why she has high points here on the cost. She doesn't even really need a high star there for Inanna. Who's the next highest? We're looking at Guzman. I don't know much about Guzman there. Teth, 4.59. He's useful even at 1 star. Like 2 star is a break point for him as well. And yeah, so all these the cost is basically, you know, how good that unit is at low star. So like Homer here, like you might want to get her 3 star. SP Sophia's like, you know, 4 star, that sort of thing. Rawia wants SP Rawia wants like 5 star. Estra as well. Kia, August, you know, 4 star breakpoint. Levita, 5 star. So yeah, we can see like all the differences between the units and understand their cost. Like Gloria wants that 3 star. Beryl, yeah, can do pretty well at like, you know, low stars as well. Who else do we use often? Like Agatha, we can use her maybe like 3 star-ish. And Cole, maybe that's talking about her 3 star on Cole. Nona Will, she's already good at 1 star. And then Cole's and Nona Will's Aura. Simona, like 3 star, 2 star. That's Nungol, that's Dantalion, Tiden. Yeah, let's go down the list. So Kavare, Tristan, Homer, SP Sophia, Taya, Agatha, Sophia, and SP Rawia, Estra, Luffy, Inanna, Elsa. This is talking about Aisha, Pamina, Kia. That's the maid in Night Crimson. August, Levita, Afra. So that's the new D unit that just came out, like released today essentially. Coco, Shooting Stars. This is the Meteor team, the one with the 2 people on the pig. Favia, a plant goddess. Layla, Gloria, Akambe, Karis, Momo. Bella is Beryl, and that's Shakalulu. Nono Will, Coco, Ida, Simona. That's Nungle, Dantalion, Tiden, Hasna, Fakal. That's Rawia, Alexi, Samantha, Lily Will, Leonide, Xavier, Guzman, Miguel, Iggy, Magnus, Mytha, Garcia, and Nurgle here at the bottom. But yeah, it's you know, an interesting way of putting up the tier list. I not really like the way he's sort of done this, but then we can make references to it because each of the rankings are like assigned linearly. So, you know, we have like Kavara's, here's 1, and then Luffy's 2. Who's third here in PvE? It'll be 9.8, and then is it like, yeah, 9.4. That's SP Rawia, and then Sophia at 9.18, and then Homer at 8.98. Who's after Homer? 9.78. Estra. Does it go to another? Oh wait, do we miss Pamina there? Yeah. August is there pretty high. Momo's there pretty high as well. Yeah, that does need like we need to, like, you know, rank them by order. Maybe it's a good idea if we just put everything in Excel like Sigfrid did here. I don't think there's much really use of doing it at this stage. Like half the units in the list we don't have, and there's still a lot of content that's yet to come out. Like, you know, they revamped Towerversity, and Towerversity is probably going to come out in the next month or so. It's super subjective, bottom line. No, but we've been getting the content. So, you know, Universal Derivation, we basically got it like 2 weeks after it came out. The most recent Voyage of Discovery as well. We're a bit behind on the Fireside Chat, so There's that, and you know, with the revamped Tower Versity, we're probably going to get that in the next month or two. Yeah, I don't think they're just using Homer properly. uh, but yeah, she's more of a support, so it's harder to see Homer uh, like good by herself. She has to pair up with a support to do pretty well there. Sophia gets penalized. Not really. Like, she's still pretty high. Sophia, yeah, 0.5. She's more penalized here for PvP. Like, you know, she's only half good in PvP, and that's why her ranking was put so low there. Glora spoiled with the movement. Homer, Coco's mainstay. Yeah, weird spot using us to uber buff August. And I think why Homer might be high is, you know, you could put it on all these other single target DPS as well, like, you know, with like Estra coming out and everything later on. Passive heal. Estra above Luffy is something. Was she above Luffy? Estra, yeah, they're fairly similar. I think Estra got high points for bossing compared to Luffy because Luffy does a bit of like AoE and everything, so I think that's where the big change is. Tristan chooses high relates purely based on PvP. He's underrating Tristan for PvE content. Tristan 7.76. I don't think that's really underrating, right? Like, even if he lowered down the PvP, then Tristan's still 0.5. I mean, he's second, so I don't see where the underrating is there. Yeah, Homer stands out. Mixed up Inanna and Coco. Inanna 11, Coco 18. Yeah, Inanna's 11 there. Yep, he's mixed it up. Being less than an 8 for both PvP, PvE, and bosses. Maybe it's just the turn thing. Like, she just takes longer to like, she's just a burst for the first few turns, and then later on can't really doesn't do as much damage, but it's still quite a bit. So tier 0, 5.71 in PvE for Tyre. Yeah, that's quite low for PvE. Like, are they just talking about like mobbing? Tyre can't really do much in mobbing stages. But yeah, I don't know where even universal derivation will fit. It's probably in the PvE section, so that should be high there. Listen to his videos. Kind of interested to know why they changed that so much. Poor Vilda. Power creep is real. Shakalulu. Pamina. Let's have a look further. So I was just going over the comments to see if anyone mentioned anything about that. And yeah, this guy's mentioning why do SP Sophia and Homer have high rankings. I feel it's about 6 to 10 level, especially SP Sophia. Is there any unique mechanism that I haven't gotten? So SP Sophia is not good as an output, as a DPS. God as a support. Full map buff is added, and the 2 with lowest HP are automatically given regardless of the distance. So you can also send it twice if you don't use a skill. There's no one who's dissatisfied with the little request. The only problem with SP Sophia is she can't heal herself. Homer, don't use her as a support or nanny, as in like a healer. You'll see brand new version. He is an AD carry, an attack carry with some healing. Okay, so they're saying use Homer as like a assisting DPS, I guess. And yeah, further down, Homer attacks with a high tower, sets the main DPS with the arm. Let me see if I can find any more. So yeah, that's a very interesting tier list. I think it's a really good insight on what the CM players think. I mean, LAO is quite controversial in CN though, but a lot of people do like and follow his tier list. But yeah, like every single tier list, it is with its grain, take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, like Homer is that high. I think it's mainly because they're trying to push for like a 4 or 5 star Homer as a DPS as well, taking that into consideration on top of her being a support. So that's why the cost here, like, you imagine, even like a 1 or 2 star Homer is good as it is, but then the cost reduction here is because they're also looking at like a 4 or 5 star Homer, and that's why she's been ranked so high there because being also a DPS and then a support for units like August down here, and yeah, that's the major dispute I think with Homer. The rest I think is alright. Like the way he's ranked this, I think it does work. Anyway, I'll just leave it there. We'll review our own tier list next month. Maybe we should adjust it to like this sort of style, but yeah, I think it's more general. His is a bit more specific, but he's just ranking all the characters in each section as well, like based on usage and everything. So yeah, it's very interesting, and yeah, a lot of discussion to discuss over the tier list. And yeah, we're getting more rank 13 coming out in the future. We only have this list of unique rank 13 skills, and yeah, hopefully we'll get more of them. And yeah, it'll be very exciting to see all these skills come about and see how things go. Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.